Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the front end of an Strv 103B, the tier 10 Swedish tank destroyer, and we're on the west spawn of Airfield, and it's being commanded by Marky 12. Okay, we just pulled back there for a sec to have a look at this beautiful beast. The top of the tier tank destroyer with siege mode and a 105mm gun on the front, capable of about 400 alpha. And battle is underway. Okay, it appears that he's going up to the heights. Going to fire from that position. Okay, he's going to siege mode. Looks like he's going to take care of Heavy Alley. And he's being joined by the Scorpion G. And to start with, he's having a look at the gap where we'd expect to see the enemy tanks appear. Pre-aiming. We know that there's an FP4005 approaching. And we've now seen an E100 and Conqueror as well. There's a T10 going around the south route. And a Wizzy 120 and an Object 430 up on Temple Mount. Okay, nobody in sight yet, but the 4005 is coming up. Not exactly the best place for a ship farm, but we'll see exactly how he gets on. Makes himself a pretty big target. We've got a couple of STRVs who've actually gone up into the northeast corner of the map. That's a good sniping position for their team on our heavies as they're coming through, or anybody who's making their way up the estuary. And there's been some fatalities already, but nothing for Marky to do except bide his time. And he's moving forward a bit because I think he's very concerned about what might be going on to the southeast. Yep, I think he is. And there's an enemy tank there. He missed the opportunity to put a round into that Wizzy 120. If he'd actually switched to the south a little earlier, he might have got some hit. But there's an Object 430 up on Temple Mount. He's on the reverse side, so he can't hit him at the moment. Of course, he doesn't want to miss this opportunity on this side either. Shooting at the Heavy Alley. Nobody's come around that corner yet. Now the Wizzy 120 and the T10 have actually come round to the southeast corner of this area, end of the map. So they're together. Unfortunately, you can't get a shot on them. But that... Oh, we can get a shot on the 430, but he misses. Oh, it went over the top. And the 430's just killed our Progetto. Now, he will get another chance to shoot that 430. I think he's missing the opportunity there. He's actually looking back. There's the 430. He's making his way up. And nope, he's lost the chance now. Now, is there an enemy tank in sight? There should be very shortly. And we've just lost our Scorpion. The guy who pulled up alongside us earlier, he's just gone down. He was just taken out by the T92 HMC, the enemy Arty. Of course, the enemy's got two Arty. They've got an M53, and there's our first customer, and he tracks that Conqueror, puts a round directly through his tracks. Conqueror can't see him, and he gets another round into him. 366 hit points this time. Third shot, again through the lower plate. 393 hit points, takes him out the game. 5.91 seconds is the reload. It's probably one of the reasons why this particular tank destroyer has such a high DPM. That and the fact that the shells, the 105mm shells, are pretty good at penetrating most things. Okay, we've got E100 coming up. Now you can get a shot into the side of that E100. Here he goes. Oh, right through the side. 424 hit points. right through the skirts actually as well. Going for the track, he tracks him, 346. That E100 is in a whole world of trouble now. He's tracked him again. He's used his repair kit the last time. He's stationary now, and we get the kill shot in, and we do. 372 hit points, second kill of the game for Marquis. Okay, well, that's rather good because he's taken out 2 of the enemy heavies now. There's still one enemy heavy out there, that's the defender, and he was last seen in the southeast corner of the map. There's a Wizzy 120 coming up on us from the south. I think Marquis is reluctant to come out of siege mode. Maybe he ought to actually, but yeah, he's moving back. Now he's in position, moving forward. There's the enemy. It's a Wizzy 120 light tank. Fires around him. 399 hit points. Trying to move for the next one and finishes him off. 45 hit points, but in actual fact he didn't get the kill. It was the Strv 103B who got it. So it's his teammate just across the way there. So I think he's going to relocate. He took a big hit there, and that came in from the defender. There's the defender. One through the lower plate. Yep, you can see that hole. Beautifully aimed. Another one through the lower plate. 437, but I'm afraid even with us penetrating that hole, he can still do a lot of damage to us. So he does take him out this time round with his third shot, thanks to the efforts of the Strv 103B alongside him. Okay, the enemy has now got 6 tanks to our 3, so it's 2 to 1. Marky's got 3 kills now, 2 heavies and 1 light. But he's going to need to get some more if he's going to keep the Titan alive. He finishes off the 430, 259. That's the same 430U he missed earlier in the game, and who came back on a different route. Instead of coming over Temple Mount, this time round he came via Heavy Alley, and it didn't work out for him. But Marky's repositioning without coming out of siege mode. He's having a look down the south. Now I think he's worried about that LTTB. There is a Progetto to the east, directly to the east, but I think it's the LTTB he's worried about, because he might try the same route that the Wizzy 132 and the Defender tried. Oh, somebody's in the camp. Now I think that's the LTTB. He might have to drive in there. He's not going to see him from here. Yep, he's come out of siege mode, and he's coming in. There's only 2 left on the team, the Strv 103B and himself. They lost their Arty, the M53, M55. So he's just going to have to drive straight in and shoot, or go into siege mode the moment he's in the cap area. Where is he? Where is he? He's behind one of the buildings to the right. Yes, must be. Can't see him. There he is. It is the LTTB. Okay, can shoot through the buildings. The worry here is, of course, the enemy Arty's going to have a go at him. There's 2 of them. Say T92 and an M53. Yeah, that was a round from one of them. That was probably the T92. Fires in on LTTB. Gets his high caliber. Goes into siege mode and puts another round into the LTTB, tracking him. But he's used his repair kit and yeah, finishes him off. 259. So it's now 2 against 4. But enemy Arty knows where he is, and there's the. We've lost our Strv 103B, so now it's 4 to 1. This is going to be difficult, and there's the enemy Arty going into him again. Now he's up against another wedge here, and oh, just took a hit, and he's also been stunned. Finishes off the Strv West S1, the Tier 8 Premium, but now he's got a Progetto to deal with, and that's an auto reloader tank. And he took a hit there, and he took a hit for 109 hit points, and that was the end of the game. He blocked a shot for 240, but it was the second shot in the Progetto's auto reloader clip that took him out of the game, and that ends in a defeat, I'm afraid. with 3 of the enemy still remaining, 2 Arty and of course that medium. So a bit of heartbreak there. He didn't get it, but he did pick up some unusual awards. He got the second class tanker for the Strv 103B. He picked up a duelist for taking out 2 enemy tanks that did damage to him during the battle, a Fifer effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a defender because he took out the LTTB when he had more than 70 cap points, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle overall, and here's the unusual one, he got the tanker sniper because he did more damage, the highest damage at least 300 meters, and most of that was on the Conqueror and the E100. He also managed to get a top gun because he managed to take out at least 6 tanks, and it was 6 exactly, as you can see there. But if only we'd managed to get another shot into that Progetto, I think it might have been a different result. So sadly, this is a loss. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, it's got the highest damage overall, 5,506 hit points, highest number of kills, 6, and the highest base XP on his team, 618. But unfortunately, there were higher people on the enemy team. Of course, the enemy team won. And the highest scorer on base XP was the Wizzy 120, which actually, I think, was the same one that he took out. It wasn't the 132, it was Wizzy 120. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it is one of the ones he took out. Takeda, where are we? Oh, no, it wasn't actually. It wasn't one that he took out. It was the Strv who took him out. That was it. Okay, so congratulations to Marky for a well-fought battle and getting a nice chunk of medals there. But sadly, it's not a win. So send us another replay when you've got the same set of medals and it is a win. Okay, thanks very much for that. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.